Which is better, AIIMS or the state medical colleges? This video is just for you if you have the same doubts. And well, my name is Sidharth. I am a third year MBBS student in AIIMS Deoghar, and welcome back to my channel. Even when I was filling my list of colleges, I had a lot of doubts on which college to prefer over the other, which colleges were good, which colleges were not good. I studied in AIIMS for 3 years. I'm just trying to make this video bringing my experience, bringing my friends' experience who are studying at other AIIMS, who are studying at other top state medical colleges, just so that you have a good idea of what you're getting into if you're choosing AIIMS and what you're getting into if you're choosing a state medical college. Because I feel like there is no room for surprise. You should know what to expect in that college, because that college is going to be your home for the next 5 years, and well, it is going to decide on what kind of a doctor you're going to be in the future. So this decision is a pretty important one in your life. So without further ado, let's get into the points. First of all, I would like to tell you how I have divided these colleges. So Delhi, AIIMS and JIPMER, they are separate. If your rank is in the top 50, if your rank is in the top 100, I wholeheartedly would recommend you to put JIPMER second. I know a lot of North Indians do not prefer JIPMER because of the distance, but trust me, it's a very good college. It is one of the best colleges in India, in medical colleges or otherwise, and I would highly recommend JIPMER to be your second option. First is obviously AIIMS Delhi, and if you have other reasons to choose other colleges, obviously go with that. The second phase AIIMS, that is Jodhpur, Bhubaneswar, Rishikesh, Raipur, Bhopal, Patna and Raebareli. All these I have kept in the second phase AIIMS, and in the third phase AIIMS is the rest of the other AIIMS: Deoghar, Bibinagar, Mangalagiri, Kashmir. If you were to choose the best colleges in the second phase, I highly recommend Jodhpur and Bhubaneswar to be your top two from these second phase AIIMS. The rest choose as per your liking, or watch other videos, get a better idea. So what are the points that I want to talk about? First of all, fee structure. We'll get into the fee structures सबसे पहले ही. In AIIMS, for 5 years, I had to pay 5,100 rupees only. That's it. That's the whole fees for AIIMS for the whole 5 years. 5,000, less than 6,000. I do not remember the exact amount, but I remember it being less than 6,000. The only thing that you'll have to pay extra will be your mess fee. That's the only monthly fee that you'll have to pay, and if there are any events, there will be collections of money. College fee is it's under 6,000 for 5 years. In state medical colleges, the college fee depends on the state. Roughly speaking, it will be anywhere from 14,000 to 25,000 per year in a state medical college. Bonds are another very important thing that you should be noticing before you give your colleges. In AIIMS, there are no bonds. In state medical colleges, there are medical colleges where there are no bonds, but in some medical colleges there will be a bond. And what do you mean by a bond is, once you studied and once you graduated from that medical college, you have to work in that medical college for 1 or how much ever years the bond specifies, and that can be done right after your MBBS or after you do your PG and you settle down in life. So be careful about bonds and which colleges have bonds, and if you are preferring those colleges, make sure you know how many years you'll have to work there. Next one is infrastructure and funding. It's pretty straightforward. AIIMS is funded by the central government, so they will be getting much more funding and better infrastructure, and the growth and development will be much faster than state medical colleges. Moving on to teaching, I would like to talk about my college. My college has many amazing professors who actually want to teach. Teaching in AIIMS Deoghar, just AIIMS Deoghar I'm talking about, is really good, and most AIIMS is really good. Even in the state colleges, There are some brilliant professors in state colleges. My father still talks about his pediatrics professor, his medicine professor. In the top medical colleges, you will be getting good professors, you will be getting good teaching, so don't worry about that. Another thing that I want to talk about as an extrapolation of this is seniors and PG students. Now, seniors are important. The culture in the medical college is really important, how the interaction between seniors and juniors are, because sometimes it can get toxic, sometimes it can be really nice, and if you're in a good environment, you'll enjoy being there, you'll improve automatically. So it is really important to know about your seniors, how many batches of seniors there are, and the PG students. All the PGs that work in your college, they help you immensely, trust me, because PGs, they've already cracked NEET, they've already cracked the entrance exam that you're preparing for, they've already done MBBS. So talking to PG is not the same as talking to your professor. Your professor might have cracked his exam 10-15 years back, so a lot has changed. So that's very important to have a college where there are a lot of PGs. Maybe your interest is in medicine, try to see how good the medicine department is. I do not know how deep you can research on these, but if you get a hold of someone's phone number who's studying there, maybe they can tell you about it. Another important thing is language. Now, language was a problem for me, not so much, but yes, it was a problem for me because I am from South India and we do not talk in Hindi at all in South India. मतलब बहुत कम बात करते हैं. Now my Hindi is much better than when I came here. So if you are considering going to somewhere like Odisha or let's say Assam, learn the language, because the patients are not going to learn English for you, they are not going to learn Hindi for you, they will talk in their local dialect, and you will have to learn the language in order to get everything from the patients. Because no matter how much you study from your textbooks, your professors, patients will teach you more than anything. So as an extrapolation of that, do not miss your clinical postings, they are really important. Okay, so yeah, that's language. Next one is culture, something that you get in AIIMS and not so much in state colleges is the cultural diversity. Even in our college, we have a lot of people from Kerala, Bihar, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, Kashmir, Rajasthan. I can't. You get to interact with so many people, and that will change you in a way that you do not realize. बाद में जाके once you go somewhere, say USA, UK, or if you work in a good college, that's when you realize the difference that made, the cultural diversity or the cultural interactions that you had made. So being in an AIIMS, that's a huge plus point, is that you get to meet people from multiple cultures, different parts of India, different backgrounds. Do you get homesick? Well, if you are someone who gets homesick, honestly, man up, woman up, whatever, you are going to move away from your home. You will have to move away from your house. You'll have to get out of that comfort zone. You can't just say ki, I live in Thrissur, so I'm going to take Thrissur Medical College. Yes, the medical college is very good, but if you are getting a much better college, honestly, take that. Experience hostel life, make new friends, move out of your home. Very, very important. And I cannot stress enough on that. So I'm not saying that you should take the colleges furthest away from your home. I'm just saying that stay in a hostel, interact with people, get out of your comfort zone. If you are an introvert, talk to people, try to talk to people. You do not have to be interesting for people to talk to you. Just show genuine interest in them and they will show interest in you. So that's it. Now you can choose which is better. I just given you a few pointers on what to look out for when you're choosing a medical college. In no way am I trying to make a list for you. I'm just giving you points to think about. I know that a lot of you would want a list की ऐसे ही डालो, सबके लिए ऐसे ही है, but it is a personal preference. A lot of other important things go into making a decision of your college. Just remember that whichever college you get, even if it's a private college, even if it's the topmost aim, how good a doctor you will be depends on how much hard work you do. Your environment will only push you to a certain amount. The rest of the way you'll have to walk for yourself, you'll have to walk by yourself. This video was just that, a comparison, me telling you as a big brother कि क्या मिल सकता है कौन से कॉलेज में, what to expect in each college. I forgot to talk about one thing, and that is hostels. Not the hostel life, how good the hostels are. In AIIMS Deoghar we have single rooms, we have a cupboard, we have a pretty big room. I know you only see that wall in my videos, but this room is pretty big for a single room in any medical college in India. And yeah, the washrooms are all common. We get an almirah, you have a bed obviously. Curtains तो मैंने लाया, curtains नहीं दिया. My point being that the hostels in the newer AIIMS are really good. I've seen some of the videos by Kalyani students, and the hostels are really good, man. They get kitchens. 2 people get a kitchen, I think. ऐसे कुछ scene है उधर. So yeah, you get a really good hostel in AIIMS. Mess का खाना तो the food in mess is going to be pretty much same in any college. It's not going to be good, and that's a fact that you will have to accept. To a certain extent you can improve it, but it's never going to be your mom's food, and that you will have to accept. So these are the 2 points that I forgot to talk about. But yeah, that's all for this video. I was not trying to make a list for you. I never was. That's solely your decision to make. I am just giving pointers on what to look out for when making a college, because when I was listing down my college, I had very little idea about all these. And a big positive for me was that I had my father by my side, and my father is a doctor. He studied in a lot of good state medical colleges. Good kya the best state medical colleges. So, and he has a lot of experience meeting and interacting with a lot of doctors who are from private medical colleges, state medical colleges, AIIMS. So yeah, I had a lot of help from my father, and I hope that you have a little bit of help from me at least in choosing or in clarifying your doubt with which to choose, AIIMS or state medical colleges. So yeah, that's all for this video. Bye, take care.